I'm running for Vice President of Finance with the candidates for Democratic University. I'm currently in my second year here at Trent, majoring in Cultural Studies. In my experience, I have organized and ran the student newspaper for my high school. Also previous to Trent, I participated in the National Youth Volunteer Program with a team of it, which gave me experience to create and manage budgets and create events for the groups, as well as allowing me to become an efficient and organized person. During this time, I was also able to gain valuable organizing and communication experience while working very closely with not-for-profit organizations as an administrative assistant. More specifically, though, I would like to talk about issues. I would like to address the issues that have to do with you, the students, the members of this TCSA. Issues such as knowing where the TCSA budget goes to and what it does for its members. Issues such as students having a say, a voice, when it comes to budgets, to be able to speak up and voice their opinion on where their money is going. Issues such as building a relation, enabling communication between students, clubs and groups, and the TCSA, as well as acting as a constant resource for clubs and groups when dealing with financial issues. Also, as a resource for the student, the individual student who deals with financial issues on a daily basis. Lastly, I would like to address the issues that restrict access of out-of-province and international students onto on-campus jobs. These issues affect every student of Trent University and every member of the TCSA. Considering that, I will ensure the course of action taken to address the issues is the one that best serves the interests of the students. I will do this by providing students with access to information on how TCSA budget and student levies are allocated and making sure that students are aware of this access to information. I would like students to know that not only can they request a copy of the budget at the TCSA office, but also to see it more visibly, like on the website, for example. By holding participatory budget sessions, it would enable students to become aware and more involved with the allocation of the university fees. This would also provide a platform for the students to voice their opinions and for the administration to be made aware of their shortfalls within their budget. I will facilitate workshops for clubs and groups so I can share my knowledge and resources in budgeting and fiscal issues to ensure that they are fully capable and comfortable with managing their budgets. I will also facilitate a workshop for students, providing them with quality information on how to manage and construct their own budgets, something I feel would be beneficial to all students. I would like to create a strategy that would work to address the disparity of access to on-campus jobs that out-of-province and international students experience. One of the most important parts of this position, I feel, is having a good, respectful, and fair relationship with the students, clubs, and groups, and it's something that I will dedicate myself to. With this position, I bring with me a student perspective that is fresh. I feel that I have creative ideas that would bring the TCSA together with clubs and groups as well as students. Giving students access and a voice is the best way to ensure their interests are met, and with me, that would be made certain.
Okay, questions for Sarah? Okay, I see you.
Have you looked at any ways that the TCSA can save money next year?
Can they save money next
Yeah.
year? Looking at this year's budget, I wasn't able to see any ways that they could save any money, since with working within the levy that they have now, I find it to be very tightly constrained. And by saving money, I can't see how we can save money without cutting any services to the students.
Thank you.
Another question for Sarah. Ready? Oh. Yes. Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, can you read the dates and stuff about how cultural institutions, hospitals, medical institutions...
Sorry,
just
Kyle,
start-
can you speak up? I can't hear you.
Alright, you read in newspapers that sometimes there's like public institutions such as museums and hospitals who have to subsidize their expenditures by generating revenue themselves. Is that a feasible option for the student union, and if so, how?
Well, the student union does do fundraising in itself to generate revenue, like the exam care packages that come during exam time. I would like to think of new ways to fundraise that would also help bring in some revenues for the TCSA.
Okay. Thank you, Sarah.